Hey you guys, this is Mrs. Allday. I just want to do a video just to get you started for doing this remote online learning for geometry. So I'm going to go over, this is in focus and this is on the news feed. I'm not really sure how you see it. I think it just pops up on your focus account when I send out a notification. So we're going to look at this notification real quick right here that I sent out today. I want you to read it before Monday gets here. For remote online learning for geometry honors beginning March the 30th. Go to the resources right here on my Focus webpage. All right, so I'm going to see if my cursor shows up. Yeah, here's my cursor. All right, you see it? I'm going to go up here where it says resources. Okay, that's where you're going to go to access all the materials that you need. All right, so we're going to click there and let's see what it looks like. That's what it looks like. All right, let's go back to the news feed real quick. All right, first access the Geometry Honors Remote Pacing Guide 330 to 413 pencil icon for detailed instructions. You may print this for easy access if you want to. You don't have to. It's going to be sitting there for you. So I'm going to resources. And do you see the pencil? And it says Geometry Honors Remote Online Pacing Guide. I'll have to fix that typo right there for 330 to 413. All right, click on that. And this is your pacing guide. I really need you to go ahead and look it over and read it before Monday. Go ahead and look here where it says day 1, okay, March 30th, all day. You're going to read over your 1-1 nets and drawings notes that we took before spring break. It's mandatory. You got to get that back in your head. You haven't seen it for actually 3 weeks because we did it the week before spring break, not the week of our projects. You can do an optional cubes puzzle warm-up if you want to. You can do an optional nets warm-up if you want to. Those are both optional. Bonus points, yes. Mandatory. Check your 1-1 homework, page 7 to 9, that you did before spring break. Use the teacher key that I have posted for you. This is today's lesson. See how it's in bold? This is real important. This is March 30th lesson. Complete the 1-1 review notes. It's 3 pages. I will post the answers on Edmodo by the end of Monday, March 30th. This is mandatory. This is your lesson for today. That's going to help you review what we did 3 weeks ago. All right. So, do you have to print it or not? You pick. Do you want to print it and get you a notebook ready? 3-ring notebook. Let's just start putting them in there. Fine. If you want to just go to your spiral composition notebook and bend a page down and put remote online learning, just title the lessons as you do it and you can take notes in there. All right, over here, 1-1 standardized test prep worksheet. After you do your lesson, this is going to be where I get your grade from the standardized test worksheet. All right, let's go back to focus. And we clicked on the pencil to get the pacing guide. If you go back to the news, that's what you had to do first, okay? Then it says second, access Geometry Honors online assignments for 330 to 413. It's the light bulb icon for all resources needed each day. All right, let's go do that. Let's go to resources, and here's the light bulb icon. Geometry Honors online assignments. All right, the first one you have right here, okay, this green textbook, okay, that's where all your homework textbook pages are in case you don't have your textbook. But I know you guys do, so you're probably not even going to use that. All right, day 1, 1-1 notes keep. All right, this is what you're going to do when you go back over your notes from 3 weeks ago. You're going to pull out your notes from 3 weeks ago and read back over this. Make sure you feel good about it. This is the key in case you can't find it. So if you click on it, this is what you're going back and reading over. You're making sure you remember about nets, drawing nets, isometric drawings, and orthographic drawings. Okay, and there's even the isometric paper. So just go back and read over that. All right, let's see. Here's the optional assignment. Let me show you what it is in case you want bonus points for it. This is the cubes puzzle net. And what you do is you color in the nets of the cube. Some of these make cubes, but some of them don't. So if you want to do it, go for it. If you don't, no biggie. All right, here's the other optional assignment right here. Let's click on that. This is easy peasy. All you do is match the nets with the 3D figures. Okay? All right, so I covered the 2 optional assignments, and then I covered the notes that I need you to read. All right, after you read the notes, go down here where it says Day 1 homework check. You're going to check the homework that you did 3 weeks ago. Remember, we never checked it because we were working on projects and stuff? All right, so you're going to read the notes. It's going to take maybe 5 minutes. You're going to do the homework check. It's going to take maybe 5 minutes. If you do the optional things, the cube one may take 7 minutes, and the one where you're just matching is going to take probably 1 minute. All right, now for today's lesson, okay? Day 1, mandatory upload for 1-1, and Day 1 notes. You want to go to the Day 1 notes. I'll try to flip these so they're in the right order for you, so you don't have to think smarter, not harder, right? All right, so Day 1, 1-1 notes. This is where you're going to click on this, and you're either going to print these notes out for today. No, these are the ones, these are the ones if you lost your notes. You aren't going to print those out. That's just if you lost them. Let me go to the one that's mandatory for you. That doesn't say mandatory on it, so you might not even need that. So let me go back here. Remember, right here, this is what I'm saying. This Day 1-1 notes, you probably don't even need to look at because you probably know where yours are at. So don't worry about that. The one that says mandatory right here, see where my circle is? And the one that says mandatory right here. All right, Day 1 mandatory lesson assignment for all days class only. Okay, click on that, and you're going to find 3 pages. Oh, it must already. Oh, I see. It loaded down here. Hold on just a minute while it opens up. Let me enable editing. I did it in Word. I may go back and put a different PDF file in there. So this is what you're going to do for your notes today. Page 1, page 2, page 3. Pretty simple. I mean, it may take you 15 minutes max. All right. So after you do that, that's your lesson for today. This is what you're going to upload right here. Day 1 mandatory upload. So click on it. You're going to print this out. You're going to do multiple choice, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do number 4. You're going to write on this piece of paper in pen. Now, let me show you what I want you to put on this piece of paper. That way I can read it. And this is in pen. This is probably against anything you've ever thought of, but this is in pen because I can see it better when you end up taking a picture of it. Okay, so I need you to put your name. That kind of looks like name, right? Let's see if I can make it a little bit better for you. Name. Put all day on there. Put today's date, which is going to be 3:30 when you do this. Class, whether you're my first period or my second period or my 5th period, you're going to put that there. Okay, and then you're just going to circle the answer. Okay, so whichever one of these answers is right, you're going to circle it. You're going to do that for 1, 2, and 3. All right, and then at the bottom of the page, you're going to write, actually, since it's not letting me scroll down right now, so instead of writing it at the bottom, I'm going to write it to the side. You're just going to answer all of this, and then you're going to take a picture of it. All right, so that's pretty much it. You have your name, you have your date, you have all that good stuff, okay? So you're going to take a picture of that. Then, when you save that picture and you're getting ready to upload it into Focus, okay, I'm going to show you where to go now. I'm going to go to Gradebook. When you're getting ready to upload yours into Focus, you see on my page right here where it has these U's. See all these U's? That means you can upload it right there. So you'll actually click on it, and when you upload it, see if it will let me even click on one. It says allow student uploads, and I've actually taken a picture of it and I put it down here too. Okay, for easy access in case you want to print it from there. But when you print it and you do the worksheet and you upload it, please do not, let's see if it will let me write this. Do not save it as a picture. So JPEG, no, and PNG, no. Whenever we were doing the projects, they were so big on my screen, I could only see like a 2x2 area, like 2 inches by 2 inches area at a time. So please do not upload it as a picture. All right, so I'm going to tell you how to upload. I'm going to do this in red. This is how I want you to upload it. I want you to save it as some sort of document. You have two choices. Either save it as a Word or as a PDF. My first choice is PDF. So upload your document as a PDF. All right. So let me close out of there. And you can tell here that day 1 is all the trophies. So you should accomplish all the trophies for day 1. You know this one's optional. You know this one's optional. You know that you might not have to upload the notes because you already have it. If you can't find your notes, you're going to use this one. But if you can find them, then you're not even going to use that. You're going to check your homework. You're going to do your mandatory lesson. And you're going to do your mandatory upload. All right, let's see if it won't let me scroll down anymore. So let me see if what could I do to scroll down? Well, anyway, you see that each day has different icons. So for day 2, however many icons you see for day 2 is how many you will use. The first day is the only day that you won't use some of your icons. And that's because, we're doing the same thing that Mr. Sprazza's class is doing. But they hadn't got to this lesson yet. That's the only reason, I got something caught in my throat. Sorry. That's the only reason why there's certain ones there you won't be using. For the rest of this, you are going to be using every single icon. So I'm going to close out of this page. I'm going to see if I can get back in to my focus real quick before I leave you. Remember, if you have any questions, go to either Edmodo or Remind, and I will be glad to get back with you because I want to make this easy for you, okay? So I'm going to my webpage. I'm going to Geometry Honors. I'm hitting my resources. We've already looked at the online pacing guide, so I'm going to the light bulb. I'm clicking on the light bulb, and I'm just going to scroll down for a minute if it will let me. See if it will let me. There we go. All right, you see day 2 is the TV icons. You're doing all of them. Day 3, it's the little text message icons. Day 4, attack. Day 5, you have a mid-chapter 11 quiz upload that you're going to do on notebook paper. Make sure I can read it. Make sure that your name's on it. Make sure you do it in pen. All that stuff. I've given all those instructions on the pacing guide. All right, day 6 is school buses. Day 7 is money. Day 8 is stars. Day 9 is the Facebook icon. Day 10, that's your last one for the end of our 2-week session. Okay, so day 10 is the chapter 11 test assignment upload. I'm okay with you using your notes as you work that, but you have to show me work for anything that requires work, even if it's a standardized prep, multiple choice. You have to show me work. For the first one, you don't really have to show work because it's just talking about nets and stuff. But for all the other ones, you're going to have to show me work on a separate sheet of notebook paper. So put your name and the title of the assignment and my name and the date and do it all in pen and circle your answers. And then lastly, at the bottom of this page, you see that Geometry Honors Online Pacing Guide is there again in case you want to access it real quick while you're on this page. So if you have any questions, hit me up on Remind or send me a message in Edmodo. I know you guys are going to do great, and I'll be talking to you. Adios.